Welcome back, guys, on our live stream. This is Arsenal fan reactions to our defeat against RC Lens. Going to go through a bunch of AFTV, one special one right at the end as well. If you guys know, you know, innit? I'm sure he's watching this video as well. But yeah, I thought we'd bring this series, sort of like this show back, where we just react to what other fans say and give my thoughts on what they say, because everyone has their opinion and all that stuff. So hit like buttons up, guys. Let's get right into it. We're going to start off with AFTV, League Judges. Big up League Judges. Always love listening to League Judges. So let's get into this one, guys.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got League Judges with me. We've just lost to RC Lens 2-1 here at the Stade de Liège Bollard.
Right. Guys, AFTV got next level security now. Look at all the police in the back. Insane, man. They got all next level security.
We've got an audience.
Don't get nervous.
Don't get nervous.
Don't worry.
Listen, they don't frighten me, all right?
No. It's all right. We're all legal. We're all legal. Anyway, let's get straight into this, Lee. I'm going to pull Robbie up on this because he spoke about, you don't rest Saka. And this is what I want to start with you. Today, Saka seemed like he was off it from the beginning.
Shouldn't have played Cecil. I said that from day one. He's carrying. He's not 100%. You don't play him, Now we've lost him. And at the end of it now, you could see by taking him off today, we didn't have enough pace in the side. We wasn't quite good enough in the final third,
Yeah, so I think Saka going down as big miss. Hope he'll be fit for Sunday. We need him 100%. Like I said to Rob, if he's not 100%, then he shouldn't start today. But let's.
Hi guys, let me touch on this Saka thing, because I get where people are coming from, and I made this point. I was like, we should have played him because it's a Champions League, right? You play your best players in the Champions League. And look what happened. We lost to Lens, by the way, who are 15th in Ligue 1 right now. Everyone's taking it lightly, saying, walk in the park, it's only Lens. That's why I said, don't take this group lightly. Yeah, it is on paper. You look on the group and you're like, Arsenal, if you're walking through this group, and we should be winning every single game, because we are better than all three of the teams in the group. But it's Champions League, bro. This ain't no Europa League anymore where we can play, where we rotate our team around. Champions League is a big competition. Play your best team. But I get where people are coming from. Saka came up against Bournemouth. If he's not 100% fit, don't play him. Fair enough. I hear that 100%. Right, but I look at it and I think Saka is one of our best players. It's a Champions League. We should have played him. That's why I said I would play him in this game, as well as the game against Man City. And plus, he played in Europa League last season against teams like Bodo Glimt. He played against Bodo Glimt and Zurich last season. So that's why I said, but I call to the point where you guys are saying, don't play him. And look what happened, And look, I hold my hands up and say I got it wrong when I said we should play Saka. But but you got to understand my point as well, guys, is the fact that this is Champions League. I don't want to be sitting there filling in the numbers. I want to be competing for this trophy and going as far as possible. And that is by playing your best players. And look, we lost to Lens, who are 15th in Ligue 1. So that's why I'm not underestimating anyone. That's why I said I'll play our full team against Lens, because stuff like this will happen. But let's continue, man.
What kind of went wrong for us today, Lee? What was it? Because we had chances. This is RC Lens. I'm not going to disrespect them. They are a good side, but we should be winning this game. The atmosphere was incredible for them today, but we should be winning this game.
Listen, it was fantastic today. I have to say that. Let's give them credit for where it deserved. I thought the fans are absolutely. We was here at 4 o'clock and they was right on it. You know what I mean? We can't, and they played very, very well. I think that they were the better team, if I'll be honest. They took their chances. We didn't. But we didn't play well today. It was a shocking performance, though. Let's be really honest about it. It was a shocking performance. Mikel, again, I'm going to say, I'll call him out today, has made mistakes. You rest Saka. Ask me this question. You rest Saka, right? Okay. Why are you taking Ben White, resting Ben White? So if Saka breaks down, all of our right side goes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Ben White, he's got to rest next week. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, don't rest Saka. Like Robbie's saying, don't rest Saka. Yeah. Well, why are you resting him then? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like certain players in this team get a different get a different.
They get a buy.
They get a buy or
yeah.
they get treated differently to other people. Like, you know, I'm going to go on it about again. Like, I've watched Ray today. Is he any better than what I've seen of Ramsdale? No. But I'll tell you what, for the last 2 years, I've watched us need an upgrade as a striker. Absolutely everything you needed there, like, you know what I mean, to see it. And you see it today, and there's no ruthlessness there. I heard someone turn around and go, yeah, Mikel's ruthless. Yeah, he's ruthless on a goalkeeper. He ain't ruthless on up front. I've watched this for 2 years now. You know, I've watched this today. The difference between the two teams is that they finished this and we didn't.
Yeah, they took their chances.
They took their chances. But how many more times we're going to carry on saying that missed chances?
Yeah.
You know, Tommy has a great work for a corner. Absolutely brilliant. 6 yards out, he's got to bury that. You know, and Trossard had a great chance. Trossard had a great chance when people are criticising Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz does exceptionally well, puts him in and he cuts inside. And then if he kicks it 5 yards from goal, you can't be missing chances like that.
Especially when,
Yeah, but this is the thing, guys. Lee Judge makes a great point. We have to be more consistent. And that's what I said. Not just who do we play before Bournemouth? I'm trying to think now. We played a team before Bournemouth, and I think who was it we played before Bournemouth, guys? Someone in the chat let me know. I've completely forgot. I completely forgot the team we played before Bournemouth. But there was a game where we had so many chances and we just wouldn't take them. And I said our strikers like Edin Nketiah, our strikers like Gabriel Jesus, they had to be more clinical in front of goal, guys. Yeah, because when we play teams, and if we do, I do believe we will make out I do still think we'll make out the group stage, by the way. But if we make out the group stage, we come up teams against like Bayern Munich, play like Real Madrid, Barca, you know, all these teams that are elite. Yeah. We may only get a few chances in the game, and you got to take them. You know, against Lens, exactly what Lee said. We had a few good chances from Tommy Yasu, I remember, from Trossard, but we never took them, and Lens did. Having said that, Lens could have scored about 3 and 4. They could have beat us 3-4-1 because they had a few other chances as well that they should have really took as well. So, yeah,
especially. You got, like I said, City on Sunday. That is, got to take these chances. We can't play like that and expect to get a result there. Any players for you that you know earn the right to play today? Had a really good.
No one played really out of their skin today. Like, if you look at the players coming on, Vieira, no impact whatsoever when he come on. Like, you know what I mean? Nelson, no impact when he come on. Smith Rowe had the shot. It was unlucky, but other than that, no impact coming on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't think there was any decent substitutions today that worked. And like, oh, well, that was great, or that played better. You know, Tommy Yasu done well at right back. Not saying he didn't, but we lost that right hand side today, Cecil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, one by choice and one. You know, I just think a poor decision, but by Arteta. And you know, we get into the lead. I don't know what happened with the first goal, whether it was bad passing or but I don't really know what happened. But you can't be giving away or giving up chances when teams are ruthless and will take their chances. Listen, I didn't think we was at our best today. They were, and I thought that they deserved it. You know what I mean? I thought that they were the better.
Yeah, guys, they did deserve it. Like, we deserved nothing in the game. Lens were fantastic. You know, we were shocking, and they were very, very good, but we deserved nothing, and they deserved the win. They deserved everything they got out of the game. Simple as that. So yeah, Lee Judges, always like listening to Lee Judges because he makes some good points, man, and he keeps it real as well. Right, next we're gonna go to Dan Potts, another one who actually keeps it real as well, speaks of facts. Let's see what he has to say about the performance before we get through AFTV adverts.
Come and say g'day to
Keep me
an
a
epic
thumbs up,
Melbourne
guys.
adventure. From way up above to way down under. Explore more of amazing Melbourne with Qantas. So what are you waiting for? Come and say g'day.
Come on.
Congrats. See you on Monday.
Jesus. Right. Let's go through this. Dan Potts.
First job, fantastic.
Well,
Welcome back to AFTV, everyone. Arsenal have lost 2-1 to Lens. It's our first defeat of the season. It comes in the Champions League. We beat PSV 4-0 in match week 1 at the Emirates. But on the road, something that Arsenal have struggled to do in Europe, forget just the Champions League, in the Europa League, we struggled to show cohesion, show anything, that resembled the team we see so often week in, week out in the Premier League. It's becoming a real Achilles heel for Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, it is, James. That was shocking tonight, man. Let's just say how it is.
Yeah.
That was poor, bro.
So I'm smiling because if I don't, I'll cry.
Oh, man, come on. Like, I don't understand what that was out there tonight, man. I looked at the team. Everybody was quite happy in terms of how strong we went.
Mhm.
And I think that we would look at that at the weekend and say that was probably one of the strongest teams that we could face and put out against Manchester City. That was poor. I mean, listen, we get the early goal. Everyone's like, relax, sit back, let's try and get another one, and then we can start taking our big man off. We're already thinking about Sunday. Wrong thing to do, man. Lens deserved to win tonight. They were the better team by far. Both of their goals were really good goals. Yes, there were mistakes from us, but you guys got to put in the net, haven't you? They made mistakes tonight. They let us in. We fluffed the chances. They didn't. And it just seems that every single chance that we're giving away of the last few, 6 to 8 months is going in the back of our net. So I don't know what we were doing tonight. Listen, I thought it was an absolutely ridiculous decision to play Saka. Ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous at the weekend.
Yeah.
And obviously we've seen now 3 games where this kid's got a knock and he's still trying to line up for us. What is going on there? We've got a big game, a massive game at the weekend. We want everybody fit for that game. And Saka's playing tonight. I've got to ask you, what is he doing? Why has he decided to start Saka in this game? I don't get it.
If you want my full thoughts, you find on AFTV a 13-minute segment. Apparently, I rambled on. Look, the Saka thing we can go over and over again. I think everyone knows how we feel about it. I want to ask you, and it's a much vaguer question, but what went wrong? Because I'm here complaining about Bukayo Saka starting and playing the game. But then I almost got my wish, which was basically an 11 out there that didn't have him on. Obviously, I wanted it through different circumstances, which is us choosing not to play him. And yet we didn't have anywhere near enough. Vieira came on, but he's not really a right winger. We've seen that. There was no penetration in our football. There was no one was taking risks. It felt like only Rice really wanted to do anything with it. But why can we look so convincing away at Everton, away at Bournemouth? And by convincing, I know we're not creating a load of chances, but generally in control of those games. And Lens, with all due respect, sit 15th in Liga. I know they finished second last season. I know they're always going to be spirited and all that tonight, and I get that. But for us to look so far off, it's not even like we forced Sam to make a load of world-class saves. He made some decent saves, but we looked miles off it.
Listen, you asked what went wrong tonight. Mikel Arteta got it wrong tonight. I'm sorry, he got it wrong.
Where in particular?
Tactically, I don't know what that was. I'd love, please, I'm begging the press conference tonight, please explain the game plan to me. Because when you go 1-0 up and then you decide to sit there, it's like a Gareth Southgate England performance, wasn't it? Go and get another one. Why are we sitting back? Every single player on the pitch, their first mind was, keep it simple. Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. We're 2-1 down then, and we're still going backwards, by the way. Odegaard was looking like he's playing next to Rice tonight. There was no attacking play from him. I thought it was 1 second.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it there quickly. Because obviously Dan Potts always gives you a real big up Dan Potts. But I 100% agree with him. Arteta did get it wrong. 100%. Part of that performance does go on Arteta. And not only was it his game plan, and agreed when we was going sideways and backwards. I said it was so. I kept saying him watching it. It was very, very slow. We wasn't moving the ball quick enough. It reminded me of one of those. Remember that old Arsenal performance? Yeah, sideways and backwards and just boring and just slow and lethargic. Reminded me of that. But what we'll say about Arteta as well, which he did also get wrong, is why on earth would you make, after going 2-1 down, by the way, how many? I think he made 3 subs at the same time as soon as we conceded the goal. It's kind of like he's waiting for it. It's kind of like he was waiting for it to happen. Oh yeah, quickly. Oh shit, we're fucked now when we're 2-1 down. Quickly make 3 subs. I said to you guys at 1-1, make subs at half time or make subs in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Bring Smith Rowe on, Nelson in the second half. That is what we should have done. And also, he decided to bring on Fabio Vieira when Saka came off injured. Why did he do that? Fabio Vieira cannot play as a right winger, guys. He's clear. That's clear. He clearly ain't a right winner. What has he got? Anything good that he can give us on the right win? Because let's be honest, he hasn't got pace. All right, what he's good with his feet. That is about it. But I would prefer Reece Nelson to come off instead of. So Arteta should have brought in Reece Nelson. He's signed a new contract. He binned off Nicolas Pepe, by the way, to keep Reece Nelson in. He loaned Marquinhos out to keep Reece Nelson there, and you're not going to bring him on. Instead, you're going to bring on someone like Fabio Vieira, he's not even the right winner. It doesn't make sense to me. And when I looked at it, I think, and I said it in my watch, and I was like, okay, so, oh yeah, well done, Arteta. A bit too late now, isn't it? Because we went 2-1 down, and just like that, 3 subs are on. Should be done that earlier when the game was 1-1. It's embarrassing enough being 1-1. So yeah.
It was Jesus in through the middle. Then he goes back out on the wing. Somebody else has to go through the middle. Fabio Vieira at one stage was up top tonight. Reece Nelson had to go playing false nine tonight. Couldn't get anything right. It was trying everything, the manager. It was going completely and utterly wrong. So tactically, for me, there was nothing nice about it. You know, Turkish is getting a lot of stick for saying that we haven't looked fluid. I'm bang on with him. He's spitting facts. We haven't looked fluid for weeks. And when it happens like this and there's a result, people start questioning it. Oh, okay, maybe that was right then. Maybe we weren't quite as fluid. I don't think we've been fluid tonight. I'll tell you that now. I think defensively tonight, it was a shambles. Absolute shambles.
Yeah.
So Arteta's got to sit there and say, I've picked David Raya over Ramsdale. He's made the mistake for the first goal, kicking the ball out, but it was unnecessary to do that for Tomiyasu, right? He's sticking with this Havertz guy who I'm done with. I've seen this now 8-9 games in a row. I don't know what this guy does. I'd love someone to tell me. I joked around in the watch along and said he's been given a penalty now. Let's see what he can do. Nothing. Did absolutely nothing for him. You know, his confidence is low. Give him a penalty. The fans are behind him. The players are behind him. The manager's behind him. What does he need? This guy gets subbed off again. No, good enough. Not good enough.
Facts. Once again, Kai Havertz. Yeah, but this is the thing. If you criticize Kai Havertz, oh, you got an agenda. No, I've seen this guy. We've seen this guy for 3 years play at Chelsea. Yeah, and again, we all thought I was one of those who said, all right, maybe he's gonna get confidence now. Yeah. I had this blind faith, oh, he's going to get confidence now because he scored against Bournemouth. Let's see what happens now, yeah? And then I remember something. He scored in the Champions League final for Chelsea and won the Champions League. And look what happened after. We could have got James Maddison for about 40 million, who's now our biggest rivals, balling it out there. But no, instead we're going to set with Kai Havertz. And people want to make out he's going to become good or whatever. People want to make out, oh, he's going to be like the Leverkusen Kai Havertz. No chance. I'm sorry. People say it's still early on. It's nine games, whatever. I've seen this guy for 3 years at Chelsea. Yeah, he's simply needs to be dropped now. Play someone like Smith Rowe. Play someone like even Fabio Vieira in the midfield. You know, Partey's back now. Please. We've not seen it at all. When we signed Declan Rice, we was like, yes, Declan Rice, perfect midfielder to go alongside Thomas Partey. Them two midfield will be elite. We've not seen that once, apart from against Monaco. Why? Why have we not seen them two play once together? Partey and Declan Rice. Does not make sense.
Performances are poor, James. And every time I speak to them, what do you think I have? It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. I need to see more from this all right nonsense. Yeah. It's been 8 games in a row and the guy's done nothing. Yeah. And now we've got against Lons. You've just got your first goal. The manager's put faith in you. Puts in a poor performance again. I don't know what the guy's doing. And because he heads it and chests it and flicks it and links it, everyone says this guy's unreal. This is just what we need. A Granit Xhaka upgrade and replacement. Give over, man. This guy, I'm telling you, my patience is done with him.
Right, adverts, do one, mate. Honestly, do one adverts. But no, look, listen. Dan Potts always keeps it speaks the facts, guys. Speaks the facts. Sorry, he speaks the facts. He keeps it real. Like, 100% agree. I'm done with Kai Havertz as well. I'm sorry. No. We all got behind him. Yeah, we all signed his new style and all that stuff. Literally, we all got behind him. The manager got behind him. Everyone got behind him at the football club. And he's Kai Havertz. Literally, guys. So yeah, let's move on. Let's go to Turkish next. Keep me alive on. We'll go quickly to the next as well.
AFTV Turkish defeat tonight. Really disappointing. Talk to me, bro. What went wrong?
To be honest with you, I've seen it coming all season. I mean, in the last fan cam I done after Bournemouth, I said I still don't see the fluidity that I would have liked to have seen building off the back of the season we had last season. And the comment section ripped me to shreds about it because it was a 4-0 win. But you got to delve further into that 4-0 win and ask yourself how many big chances we created, because the 2 penalties that we got at the moment that the penalty incident happened, we wasn't a goal scoring chance. The first one comes off the post after Jesus header. Fortunately, lands to Saka. It's a tap-in, essentially. I want to see us create more chances. And I think tactically something's changed this summer / this season that has kind of...
Yeah, 100%. This is a thing, guys, as well, this season. We know it's been so much different in a bad way as well than it was, of course, last season. Last season, we were ripping teams apart. Last season, teams were actually afraid of us. You know, you had a rival fans saying Arsenal looks scary this season. We haven't had that sort of treatment in years, by the way. But this season seems a lot more different in a bad way, as I said. The performances haven't been up to the standard that they were last season. As I said, they're creating the big chances now, creating chances in the game. We didn't do that enough against Lens at all. Something has to change, guys, yeah? Something has to change. It's, you know, as simple as that. We are not looking the same team as we were last season. You know, and that's worrying, because last season we won nothing. We looked good, but we won nothing. This season we're not looking good. So what does that mean? You know?
Nullified a bit of our attack. Now, leading up to this game, a lot of the argument back to me was that, you know, a bit of the attack is nullified. Hands are up there, but it's because of more control and more security defensively. But the reality is we've conceded quite a few goals this season. I wouldn't say, you know, you look at Arsenal's defense now and you see a much stronger defense than last season. I think it's pretty much similar outside looking in. If opposition teams, managers, fans are looking at Arsenal, I think they still see similar susceptible moments defensively that you can take advantage of, and teams have taken advantage of that this season. So I think the lack of fluidity issue has been coming. And I mentioned earlier on in the season, maybe a few games in, I said, listen, either we look at the performances not matching up to what we expect, but the results still, you know, coming in and the 3 points still coming in, and say we're going to swing one way and the performances are going to get better, and, you know, the results that we've picked up, having had our performances a bit lower than the standard we've set last season, it bodes well. But it could work the other way, where the results catch up to the performances. And by that, I mean, when you're not creating enough, when you're not fluid enough, when you're not aggressive enough in the final third, you can lose or draw games that maybe you'd expect to have won, or on the big scheme of things over the 90 minutes you deserve to have won. I just think Arsenal have a problem right now at creating. And I look at the midfield and the improvements that we were said to have made on last season. And as much as Declan Rice has come in, and, you know what, if we had won the game, he would be my candidate for man of the match. And if you ask me who our best player was, it was him again. On the flip side, we have a Kai Havertz. And I'm not blaming Kai Havertz for today, because a lot of players today were a letdown. But Kai Havertz comes into a pivotal role at Arsenal. It was to finally upgrade upon Xhaka. And so far this season, on the ball, I haven't seen an upgrade on Xhaka, which is crazy to say. Runs into the box, I haven't seen an upgrade from Xhaka. And to be honest, wanting the ball, I haven't seen an upgrade.
I mean, yeah, once again from Turkish, it makes a good point. It's looking right now that we're missing Granit Xhaka, guys. I can't believe I'm saying that, but we are actually missing Granit Xhaka. You know, last season, look how many goals he scored, Granit Xhaka, last season. Look how many times, what I noticed about him is he's getting into the box so many more times than I've ever noticed him, because he's playing in a more advanced role. We actually miss Granit Xhaka at the moment, and that is not good. That is not good, is it?
On Xhaka yet. So I'm not going to dwell too much on Kai Havertz now, but, you know, my patience is wearing thin with that signing, and it was a big one this summer. Overall, I think Arteta really needs to assess the changes he's made this season and ask himself, is this going to take us over the line? Is this going to get us closer to City? Because so far, these changes have really frustrated me as an Arsenal fan. Even though this is our first loss this season, I wanted to see better from Arsenal, and I'm yet to see that. So overall, I think it comes down to Arteta. This not this loss, but the way we're playing. I think tactically and the transfer of Havertz has really had a negative impact on us so far this season.
Yeah, listen, Mikel's getting quite a lot of pressure from the Arsenal fan base for tonight. The decision to play Bukayo Saka, David Raya has been put into the team. He made a mistake tonight. Kai Havertz, you've mentioned. They're all decisions that he's made. Can you understand why there's been some concerns and some pressure towards him?
Of course. I mean, you know, when you're at this level, and this is where I'm going to go back and give credit to Arteta, because Arteta's taken us here where our first loss in the season coming 11 games in, 10 games in, we're looking at it with more concern, because when he picked up Arsenal, we wasn't concerned about Manchester City or Champions League. So credit to Arteta for that and elevate us from there. And I don't think he's done that this season so far. I think it's a conundrum leading up to Manchester City, especially now with Saka, and the Saka thing's big for me because
bloody adverts, man. Seriously, AFTV adverts. But yeah, no. Once again, Turkish keeping it real as always, man. I'm gonna move on, guys, to the next one. We're gonna go to. It's not the Champions League final. All right, let's get into this one. Let's see what this lady has to say about our performance. The title is not a Champions League final, so this will be interesting.
AFTV, Talia. We've lost. Miss Positive, you usually are. What are we going to hear from you tonight?
We haven't lost Miss Positive. She's still here.
Okay. Talk to me. What did you make of it?
To be honest with you, it was a very slow game. And it was definitely hard to watch because it actually felt like watching a very old Arsenal squad, maybe from a few seasons ago, where you would sit there and you just...
I actually agree about that.
Boring game, which was bad. And it was a kind of game, where you kind of saw where the outcome was going, even though you didn't want it, which I think we were saying just before, that isn't who we were last season. And I know you can't always reflect on last season, but that wasn't who we were. And look, at the end of the day, it's one loss, throughout the whole season so far. And if it's going to happen at any point, it's going to be in this, where we are right now in this competition, where we are here. So, yes, it's a loss, but,
we shouldn't be losing to Lons, love.
Why do you think we were so disappointing tonight? What did you put it down to? Was it player performance? Was it the manager not getting it right? Was it a bit of both?
The thing is with Arsenal is that we come as we're a team. Obviously, we're a team, but the way we come is we all work together usually, and that's how we all help each other. We've got fantastic players around, but it's a very much a group effort, and it just felt like tonight the team it was a group effort of just not being there. Declan Rice was probably the best player on the pitch, and by far that was about it. So it was just a mixture of, I think, everything. You can't put, I think, any one single person to blame. You can't sit here and just blame Mikel Arteta. Because I think it was more just a...
Wait, why not? You can sit there and blame whoever you like, guys, for the performance, because at the end of the day, right, obviously what's real and all that stuff, you can sit there and blame. Because Arteta, I already told you why he's to blame for the performance. It's because his substitutions, his tactics, then people will have the argument about playing Saka, but I'll go back to the game against Bournemouth for that. How is he bringing on Fabio Vieira instead of players like Reece Nelson? What do you mean you can't blame Arteta?
It's a group effort at the end of the day.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, Bukayo Saka looks like he's going to be out. It doesn't sound good from the press conference. Should he have played tonight, Talia? Honestly,
probably not. But you have to kind of see it that if he was playing, then he was fit to play. Maybe he probably shouldn't have, but if he did play, obviously he did play for the first 30 minutes. He clearly was fit enough. It'd been signed off that he can play. So that's kind of how you have to see it.
And I've got to say, I mean, I'm with you on the Rice performance. I thought he was probably the only one that could come out with his head held high. Perhaps that's a harsh on a couple of others, but it wasn't a great performance and individually or as a team. Does that fill you with any negativity going into the Man City game, or do you think we can bounce back?
What's negativity? Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you know, it's every day is a different day, every game's a different game. You know, and that's kind of what it is. Yes, this happened today, but you know, it's also a case of, I think I said before that sometimes when we've gone 2-3 goals down, we do fight back and we even win the games. So yes, okay, that didn't happen today, but sometimes again.
I mean, look, fair enough to this lady. Look, she's very passionate about Arsenal, all that stuff, but I completely disagree with her. To sit there and say Arteta's not to blame, he is to blame for part of the performance. Not all of it, but part of it, guys. Yeah, you have to blame Arteta for part of it. He's a manager. He's the one who makes the subs. He picks the team, all that stuff. Like, to sit there and say you can't blame Arteta, I disagree completely. But look, fair play to this lady. You know, she's passionate about her football club. Cool, all that stuff. But I totally disagree with when she said you can't blame Arteta. Of course you can. All right. Next up we've got Ty. Man like Ty and that. Man like Ty. Come on, Ty. Listen to Ty.
Can the Jones family please buy new school uniforms?
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Ty with me. We've just lost to RC Lons 2-1 here at the Stade Boulart de Lise. Ty, I know it was painful, not our day-to-day at all, but what do you put it down to? What went wrong today? Because I don't want to hear that. Listen, the ref wasn't great, but there was other things, definitely other factors to today's performance.
That lies matter. Say thanks to the NHS, volunteers, care workers, teachers,
guys. I love
nurses,
Ty,
doctors, uni doctors, the consultants, the ones that are striking. I know that, you know, it's affecting people, but they have a legitimate reason to strike, and the surgeons. I'm just very, very disappointed. I think Lee and Julian are being very kind, but I'm not going to be kind to Lons. I don't know what kind of silly team we're losing to, personally.
But they took their good. They were good. They were good.
Okay, they were good. What? They were good. Nothing. We should have finished our chances. I don't hear about Lons. Who are Lons? Listen.
You can't say who are. Don't say who are.
I'm going to say who are Lons, because when I did the buy show with Robbie, I was very respectful to them. Who are these teams?
They're just beating us.
But they're nobodies. We should not be losing to these. I'm sorry.
Do you know what? He actually makes a good point. We should not be losing to Lons, with all due respect to them, guys. We should not be losing. They're 15th in Ligue 1. They're 1 point off of the relegation zone, I'm pretty sure, as well. Actually, for the first time in my life, I agree with Ty. You know, we should not be losing to RC Lons, with all due respect. We really shouldn't be losing to them. But yeah.
I don't want to be disappointed, but these teams are nobodies. They have done another caliber. We should not have lost the game. We should not. We had so many chances. I can't give them.
But that's the difference. We had so many chances, but they took their chances.
I can't give them no. I'm sorry, I can't give them
the goals they scored.
I can't give them no credit, because I'm just saying, I don't know how. We had enough chances to at least get a draw. No.
That's what Lee was saying. We need a clinical strike or someone up front. So it's down to us to notice that in the window and address it.
We do, but we 2-1 flatter them. I'm sorry, 2-1 flatter them. No, I'm sorry. I can't listen. I don't want to be disrespectful for Lons, but I just have to say, who are they? We shouldn't be losing to teams like this. I'm sorry. I want to be. I'm just going to be point blank.
It's unlike you to say they're nobody.
Isn't it like me? A lot of teams. I'm saying, I'm sorry. We look good. I'm sorry.
We made them look. I think they made us look bad.
Why is Ty actually? Why is Ty actually? Is this actually Ty? There's got to be someone in disguise or something, bro. Ty's actually speaking the facts today. He's actually speaking the facts tonight. We shouldn't have lost to Lons, yeah. We shouldn't have lost to Lons. For once in my life, I actually agree with Ty. Unbelievable, innit? Unbelievable. All right, let me go through you guys' chat, because I know there's a lot of people who put in comments I haven't read out. So Luca's in there. I'm gonna do your one in a minute, Luca. Guys, Luca rant incoming. That's gonna be right at the end. Big up football goals as well. This is gonna be class. Big up G man. Big up our man 56. Hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Stan says, how is Arteta not sacked after this loss? How was Arteta not sacked after when when we was 15th, mate. Arteta's ruined Pepe. Why would you sack him? I think that's to Sam Kroenke. He brought Arsenal back to the UCL and he got us to the title race. I thought it was 8. No, I changed it because I got football training, Luca. I got football training like 6. So I'm probably ain't going to make it back in time. I'll be tired after. Because it's our first defeat this season. Stand logic, bro. Big up to Rory as well. I did blame Arteta for Saka injury because he wasn't protected against Bournemouth. Not the fact that he played against Lens, because like you said, yeah, exactly, bro. No, I agree with that as well. Go back to the game against Bournemouth. Should have been taken off earlier. 100%. Southgate don't play Saka. Oh yeah, what is that? Your England squad been all your England fans, guys? Get ready, Italia, Italia, Forza Italia, Forza Azzurri. We're back in October, guys, and we're playing England as well. It's gonna be scenes when we batter England at Wembley as well. Big up to Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? How you doing? How you doing? Well, man. We lost 2-1. He should be sat in the tunnel. Stop trolling. Can you show us to watch Lee Gunner instead? That intro music is worse than the performance. Dan Potts is a football fan that everyone should follow. 100% agree. He keeps it always real. I need to get on my channel one day, man. I need to get on my channel. Just because you listen doesn't mean we have to let him lick his ass. I always only chose, yeah, big up Rory, man. I don't even think it was 3 subs. Was it like 5? It's probably something like that, wasn't it? Big up to Jordan. Timber's brother to Arsenal, box midfielder. Get it done, mate. Who's on for the City side tomorrow, Josh? Most likely going to be Ryan City going, man. There could be 2 tomorrow. I think Ryan City goes coming on, and there's also another City fan I'm going to get in touch with today to see if he can make it. So hopefully there is 2 tomorrow. Tony Claude, absolute legend, man. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Appreciate you tuning in. Absolute legends. Mate, we have to collab. I know I keep saying it. We have to do something, bro. We have to definitely collab one day. In the near future for sure, bro. I'll try and DM you on Instagram or something. I think I got your Instagram. I think I follow you on Instagram. I probably do, yeah. I think I do. We definitely need to sort something out, man. But guys, go get this man a sub. Absolute real one. Absolute legend. Speaks of facts about Arsenal. Give him a sub right now. Does some amazing shows. Has some amazing guests on his show as well. Go and give him a sub, man. It's free to do. He deserves it as well. Go and give him a sub. Watch along for you today. Yeah, Lucas' reactions coming in his rant settings. Big up to Jordan's girlfriend as well. Guys, get the popcorn out. Get the popcorn out for Lucas' reaction. All right, next. Oh, two more, and then it's Lucas. One more. We're going to listen to Don Robbie, and then it's Lucas' reaction, guys. So yeah, listen to what Robbie's got to say. The owner of Arsenal Fan TV, by the way. Of course, AFTV
I used to find my credit score really confusing, but then someone showed me this one trick that takes all the hassle out of credit building. It's called Lockbox.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Robbie with me. We've just lost 2-1 to RC Lens here at the Stade Bollard de Lise. Robbie, I've been waiting for you. This is the one person I did want to see and have a conversation with because you titled the last video, Rest Saka, are you mad? You said start Saka. I asked you, even if he's 100% fit, would you start him? You said, Arteta said he's 100% fit. We know Arteta's prone to lying. We've just heard as well, Arteta said it's not looking good for Saka. Was it right decision?
Well, listen, what did I say? I said, if he's 100% fit, he starts. He's our best player.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Let me just rewind it back, right? When we was coming to this game, I told you, I told Lee, I told Julian, I told everybody in the car, don't take these games lightly. This is a Champions League. Yeah, when everybody's at rest this man, or rest this, rest that. Look at how hard a game this was tonight. Look at the atmosphere in there. Big up to Lens. Crazy atmosphere in the place. This is what you're going to get in these.
Mate. Don Robbie speaking facts. You know, Saka, Arteta said he was 100% fit. Yeah, we know Arteta's a compulsive liar, but he said Arteta said he's 100% fit. Play Saka, 100%. It's the Champions League, guys. It's the Champions League, man. It's the Champions League, man. Come on. As Claudio Ranieri once said. But no, it's the Champions League, guys. It's the Champions League. Like, play your best team in the Champions League. Play the best team in the Champions League. There's no excuses. Play the best team in the Champions League. This ain't Europa League anymore. So I do agree with Robbie 100%.
Games. Welcome to the Champions League again, Arsenal. This is what it's all about. You come to places like this, for them, this is like a cup final. Arsenal roll into town. It's like the biggest game they've probably played here, apart from playing PSG, in years, right? So they're up for it. We could see it earlier on with their fans. So when fans and when anybody who's got that attitude that you rest this player and rest that player because it's only Lons, well, this is what you get. If he's 100% fit, now I don't know.
Yeah, but
I'm not old.
they
Wait a
would have
minute.
known.
Wait
They
a
would have
minute.
known,
Wait a
though.
minute. Wait a
They
minute.
would
because-
have known.
Wait a minute, because you're making assumptions. You don't have the facts. Yeah, I don't have the facts. You don't have the
Robbie's on
facts.
smoke.
All we can go off is what the manager has said. He's 100% fit. If he's,
He
hold on.
lies, though,
If he's
yeah, own it, as they're saying in
no,
the
no,
back.
no.
Own
It's
it.
not an own it thing. If Bukayo Saka, who is our best player, is 100% fit, he starts. Bellingham, when he's at Real Madrid, if he's 100% fit,
Facts.
he starts. Right?
Facts.
If you've got your best player, he starts. He's come off injured. From what I'm seeing from Arteta saying that he went to do a back heel in a game and he had a muscular injury. Not what we were saying before, earlier in the game, he got kicked on his ankles at the weekend. It's got nothing to do with that. He's saying it's a muscular injury. So that's a different injury to even the injury that we were thought that he had at the
But
weekend.
he looked off it from the beginning, though. You got
because
saw.
Yeah, he said he went to back heel. This is what Mikel Arteta is saying, and he's closer to him than us.
I trust him.
He
man.
said he went to. Well, listen.
I know we have to. I know that's
I'll
we
tell
can
you
go
what,
off. I know.
Let's believe you. Have you spoken to Saka today?
Well, he
are
looked-
you in there to see? Or
We watched. We
is it-
saw.
I'll tell you what.
He looked off
Let's
it.
ask Lee Judges. He's just come out of the change rooms. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. I know.
He was
Listen,
injured.
he's injured.
He's been
now.
overplayed.
He's injured now, but I'm not with this. I'm not with this thing. The season's just started. We played 8 games, right? And Bukayo Saka was rested in the Carabao Cup game the other day. These are huge games. Saka should be playing in these games. Unfortunately, he's come off injured. But even with him coming off injured, the other players who come on needed to do more, right? We did not do enough in the game to win it. I don't think probably.
Yeah, but that's because they need to do more. But how are you expecting them when they come on with 20 minutes left to go? Yeah, players like Smith Rowe, he made like 3-4 substitutions with 20 minutes left to go when we're 2-1 down. What do you expect them to do there? So Arteta's got to take the accountability there for not making these subs earlier.
Deserved to lose it, but we didn't do enough.
Was Arteta right to rest Ben White today?
Listen, we don't know the circumstances around Ben White and why he rested him, and if there was a little injury or whatever, or I don't know, right? But he decided not to start him. Tomiyasu was doing okay. Who knows? Who really, really knows, right?
Well, listen, it's a tough one to take today because I think a lot of fans expected us, which we do every now and then, expect us to win this game. What was wrong with Arsenal today? What do you think was wrong with the performance?
I just think it was a little bit slow today.
Losing to RC Lons. What was it down to?
What's
going
on? What's happened there, man? Wait, they literally got transferred to like a different area.
Before I do that, right, because obviously we had to stop because so many fans were walking past and they were leading them out. I have to say the organisation today, the fans in Lons, fantastic, great atmosphere, unbelievable atmosphere. Credit to those fans. The organisation here today, poor.
Horrendous.
Poor. It's been poor. At the start of the game, fans, were sent to pick up tickets at one place, and the tickets were in a completely different area. You know what I mean? At the end of the game now, there's fans waiting to go out one way. They've been standing there for nearly an hour and a half. Now they've been sent another way out. Come on, they gotta get this right,
poor,
man. You know what I mean? This, and I don't wanna criticize.
Yeah, guys, that's poor. Like, big up to all the Arsenal fans and also the Lons fans, but all the Arsenal fans that went out, and they spent their money to go to France to go and watch that performance as well. And yeah, that kind of sucks. The organisation, they have to, it's kind of like that, innit? But yeah, let's move on. Luca AFC, guys. Luca AFC. Let's get into him, man. Luca, if you're watching this, man, I actually missed this because I was live myself and I think I went to bed after. So I don't think I've actually watched this. I think I've seen
Have
the
you
first
had an
half of it.
accident in the last 2
But
years
I don't
and
think I've
haven't
actually watched
filed
it.
a
So
compensation claim because you thought your
right, let's get into this, guys. Luca AFC.
So, hello everyone, and today we're live on
Fuck
YouTube,
me, bro.
and
Jesus,
this is the
Jesus,
second,
Jesus,
and this is the
Jesus.
match reaction, as the match
that-
reactions are back.
I almost went
As
deaf.
you know, I just did an MK Dons watch along, and my finger is very, very sore, and it's finished RC Lens 2, Arsenal 1. What the fuck is that? RC Lens 2, I can't even pronounce the French name anyway. 2, Arsenal 1.
Luca. It's RC Lons. RC Lons, Luca.
Right? Not good enough. Not good enough. It's not good enough tonight. What the fuck was that second half performance? And this fucking manager, Mikel Arteta, plays Bukayo Saka in a game like this where we've got Man City on the weekend. Yes, I can understand Bukayo Saka has not played a Champions League game away from home, right? But for me, right, why are you risking him in a game like this, right, where we've got Man City? Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. I'm shocking. I'm shambolic.
I'm shambolic.
Burka. I am shocking, mate. Because at the end of the day, right,
He's calling
that
himself
second half
shocking.
performance was shocking. Shocking. Saliba and Gabriel were poor tonight. They were poor tonight. They were poor tonight. And I love Saliba and Gabriel, right? But they were poor tonight. Absolutely disappointed tonight. Because at the end of the day, why is this manager playing Bukayo Saka in a game like, look, I can understand, yes, he might have actually wanted to play because
It's Champions League,
Champions
Luca,
League.
man.
But at the end of the day, right, I'm sorry, but we have got a game on Sunday against Manchester City, right, which I am not confident going into that game now, right, after seeing that second half performance. I am absolutely shocking, in my opinion, right? Because for me,
It's calling himself shocking.
keep playing Bukayo Saka. This guy is lucky enough, right? He might even play on Sunday, right?
Dr.
It
Luke
might
is
only
back.
be a nasty knock, a heavy knock. It looked like it took Bukayo Saka. It looked like it ended up taking him a nasty knock, right? But I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm not Mikel Arteta out, if people are trying to think I am, right?
Wait, hold
But for
on,
me,
Luca.
I am
No,
fucking angry
no,
because with him-
Luca. You can't say that, bro. You can't. He just said he's not on Twitter out, but go through his tweets, guys, and you'll see what I mean. Go to his tweets before the no, in between the game, you'll see what I mean, guys.
because he's played and overdone Bukayo Saka. And now we've got an international break next week. And Gareth fucking Clown, Krusty the Clown, Barney the Big Red Dinosaur, Gareth Southgate is going to call Bukayo. He's like, oh, let's play
Wait, guys, this is comedy. What did he just call Southgate? He called him the Krusty Clown and a big red dinosaur. Oh my life, man.
England's top goal scorer, Harry Kane. They don't need Bukayo Saka. England have got bloody better players than Bukayo Saka.
We'll still
right?
beat them though.
They're playing against us,
Italia.
the Italians, right?
Yeah.
Who are not in greatest form, right? That are struggling to qualify for a bloody
Now we'll
World
beat
Cup.
them, Luca,
But
man.
at
It'll
the
be
end of the
like
day, right?
3-0 Italy.
This manager, Mikel Arteta. Look, I'm not Mikel Arteta out, right? But I
Your tweets will say otherwise, Luca. I can't lie.
am pissed off with him tonight because for me, with not just only the performance in general, he got the team right anyway. But we have got Man City. Why are you playing your best players, right? And yes, we want to prioritize on the Champions League, but that performance like that, but this fan base, again, overhyped up, about a week, getting all hyped up over this Champions League music, right? Of course, I'm buzzing for this Champions League music, right?
Champions
But the
League
thing
music.
is, this fan base, again, overhyped saying we're going to win the Champions League. And everybody gets buzzing over Kai Havertz scored over the weekend. Everybody chanting, saying, waka waka wah waka waka wah waka waka 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz on again. Yeah, 3 days later, right? Where was he today? Where was he today? And I was listening to,
This is quality.
and I actually disagreed with him, and I should be ashamed for myself, right? I listened to an ESPN pundit on the next day after when we played Bournemouth, and I disagreed with him, right? Because I tried to act a bit positive, right? Not overreactionary, right? But I disagreed with him and said, so what? Kai Havertz scored. Give him confidence. Give him a chance. Doesn't matter whether he scored a penalty or not. But a pundit on ESPN was criticised, saying, "Oh, he only scored a penalty. It doesn't count." But it does because he scored. And now I regret me saying that. 72 hours later, right? Where was he tonight? Where was he tonight? I was doing my Don's watch along, and I was watching the Arsenal game at the same time, right? Two devices at once, right? Where was he tonight? Passenger FC. It proves to be, right? I was laid myself back on Kai Havertz because he played well on the weekend. Tonight he was poor. The only best player who I say played really well was Gabriel Jesus. I think Jesus.
Huh? Gabriel Jesus was our best player against Lens. Because I think because he said that because he scored. I think that's the only reason why he said that. I think that's the only reason because he scored the goal, obviously, but he did nothing after that. I would say, I hear when people say Declan Rice. I'll probably say, yeah, Declan Rice always. So Declan Rice always performs. Let's be honest. Smith Rowe again came on and made an impact. Tommy Asu had a half decent game as well. Jesus scored the goal. I think that's why he said that.
Raya was poor. He was poor. But this fan base believe, right? Oh, who is the number one goalkeeper? It goes to show people wanted Aaron Ramsdale a couple of weeks ago when David Raya ended up playing against Everton and making his debut. I think about a month ago, nobody wasn't talking about who's the number one goalkeeper. David Raya, for me, right? He was poor tonight. And he's a very good keeper.
Yeah, he was.
But this is why I would play David Raya in the Premier League and play Ramsdale in the Champions League. Right?
Guys, this is not what he said 2 weeks ago, let me tell you.
Because for me, Ramsdale, a lot of people criticise Ramsdale. So if people are criticising Ramsdale, you're trying to say that we have two bad goalkeepers. Keepers are going to make mistakes anyway, regardless. You can have a world-class keeper, right? And another choice keeper and actually end up making mistakes in general. But I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, this performance is shocking. It's shocking. And I'm not happy. I'm hurt and I'm disappointed. And I have to wake up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning to go to work. And I'm hurt as an Arsenal fan. My local team, MK Dons, can't even win a piss and an arm and a leg game at the moment. Arsenal, at the end of the day, shocking. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. But this
it's not good enough.
This fan base, excuse me, right? Again, overhyped up, right? And now Kai Havertz, right, in a game like this in the Champions League, everybody was talking a few weeks ago, this fan base was saying, we're going to win the Champions League. We're going to win the Champions League. We're going to Wembley. Let's go and pay a £3,000 Champions League ticket to go and watch Arsenal versus Man City in the final. Well, the way we played tonight, do I still think we will get out of the group? Yes. There's a positive sign I'm telling you now. I still think we will get out of the group. But there's one thing I will say. Performances like that were shocking. Absolutely shocking. Because I can understand, yes, Bukayo Saka has never played a Champions League away game, right? Because he made his debut under Unai Emery.
No, Luca. It's not about him playing his first Champions League away game. It's not about that. It's the Champions League in general, bro. The Champions League in general, the best competition in Europe, the one that we've never won, the one that we've never won, and we get bantered because all Chelsea fans can really say to us is, "Well, it's the Champions League." That is why this competition is the most important in Europe. We've not won it yet. So it's not just because it's his first away game. It's because this is a Champions League. You play your best team in the Champions League. Didn't Real Madrid play the best team against Union Berlin? Come on, man.
Right? In 2018-19 season against Eintracht Frankfurt. And we beat them 3-0. Right? And they got to the Europa League final a couple of years ago and beat Rangers in the final. But regardless to that, right? When the pressure is on, why is this manager, and he did it in lockdown as well, when Saka and Martinelli were coming through the academy ranks throughout the years under Arsene Wenger and that, right? Bukayo Saka.
Wait, hold on, Luca, Martinelli didn't play under Wenger. Luca, Emery signed Wenger. Unai Emery and wait, I think Edu was still there. Yeah, Unai Emery and Edu signed Martinelli. And then Saka actually played. Saka came on at Emery as well because Emery actually gave Saka his debut. Like Smith Rowe, I think played on the Wenger. No, I don't even think Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe played on Emery as well.
Saka, for me, when Emery was in charge, he always used to rest Bukayo Saka. Hence why Unai Emery.
Did he? Wait, did he? I don't remember that. I remember Saka playing every single game on Emery, mate.
Right? Is he a better manager than Mikel Arteta? Right? Is he a better manager than Mikel Arteta at this moment of time? When he gets his tactics right, yes. But Arteta's done a better job than Unai Emery. Emery's team beat a Brighton side 6-1, and Brighton are a great team, are not on the greatest performance in the last couple of games. They lost to Athens, they lost to Villa 6-1, and they lost to someone.
All right, no. What? Listen, you guys are me, Mr. Good evening. I'm I actually rate Emery really highly as a manager. What I will say, who's done a better job at Arsenal? Of course, Arteta has. Yeah, that's clear. Better manager overall. Well, you have to go with Emery because look at the stuff he's done. Look at the trophies he's won. Look, he's won Europa Leagues. Look at the way he's transformed teams like Aston Villa, taking them from a relegation battle into now European football. But at Arsenal, talking about Arsenal, of course, Arteta's done a better job. But I don't understand why he's bringing up Emery in this conversation. We just lost to Lens 2-1.
Someone else, right?
By the way, Luca, if you're watching this, I'm joking, by the way, man. It's just banter, innit? Yeah. Luca's a real one, guys. Go and give him a sub after this, please. If you haven't already, go and give him a sub. He's an absolute real one. Give him a sub. I'm only having a bit of banter. He's a legend. Big up.
On the weekend, right? And Liverpool fans were robbed over the weekend, and they should have won that game. But we're not talking about Liverpool, right? We're talking about this game. But I am pissed off, right? Not just only the performance in general. I am angry because Arteta, right, played Bukayo Saka when you know you've got Manchester City, one of the biggest games of the season. If you want to go improve with that 200 million, and we're sitting in third, right? Yes, we're only in 2 games of the Champions League. But think about who we've got next in the group stage. Seville away. Seville away in the Champions League. A draw tonight wouldn't have been a bad thing, right? It wouldn't have
Disagree completely. They're 15th in Ligue 1.
been a bad choice. But we've got Seville away after the international break, after when we play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and then we go to Seville away, right? And Sergio Ramos is going to turn up. And this is what I'm worried about. But this manager, for me, I'm blaming Mikel Arteta. I'm not Mikel Arteta out. I've decided to do it because he has to prove to me to win a trophy. Okay?
Wait. He just said, I'm not Mikel Arteta out, but he's got to prove me to win a trophy. This is not what he's saying, guys. 2 weeks ago, by the way. It's not, he was not saying this 2 weeks ago. He's totally changed the narrative completely.
This fan base believes, sucking it all in, believing that we're going to get to the Champions League final, right? People are going to come on here and say, Luca, what the fuck are you Arnie talking about? We never said anything, right? Well, I clearly see social media on Twitter, right? But this manager, for me, right, ends up playing Bukayo Saka, right, in a game like this. Who knows? He might not be injured. I was wrong last time about Declan
Got to
Rice,
Luca back.
and I hold my hands up. Am I always right? No. Am I mostly right? Yes. But at the end of the day, right, Bukayo Saka, it looked like a heavy knock. But I'm going to have a listen to Arteta's press conference when I go to sleep, right? And it better not be serious. He better not be out the international break. Because if he is out for the international break, the injury looked like he could only be out for the international break. Because we're going to need Bukayo Saka against Manchester City. And we're playing Man City at the wrong time. I don't care, right?
Are we? Wait, hold on. Are we playing them at the wrong time? Because they've also got injuries. They've got Rodri, and I'm pretty sure Kevin De Bruyne's out as well. Are we playing them at the wrong time? When they just came off the back of losing 2 games in a row, when Wolves beat them? When we're actually only 1 point behind them? Guys, let me quickly go through guys' comments because there's a few new ones coming in. Where was I before? Big up to Eliza. No, Elizu. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Logian. Big up to you. Big up Tony as always. Thanks, brother. Please next week. Yeah, of course, man. We have to find 100%. Absolute real one. Rory's got his headphones prepared. Big up. It's been a long time. It's your eyes, man. It's your eyes. Luca thinks we're finishing second in the group. No, I think we'll make out the group, man. I think we'll make out the group. Like, I know we lost a Lons, but I think we're due severe at home. I think we'll probably drop the points them away, so that'll be a tough game going to Spain next week. But at home, we'll beat them at home, and I think we'll beat Lons at home, and I think we'll also probably drop points to PSV, but we will make out the group. I think it's just that when we get last 16, that is when we get Bayern Munich or whatever it is, and that's when it ends. Luca's reaction, here we go. Run settings of 2 hours and 6 minutes until 12 a.m. Medical attention booked for Thursday evening. Exactly. Champions League. You know, you play your best team. You didn't just say that the team was right anyway. What was you on about? Mate, whenever Saka does get a rest, everyone reacts saying, oh, why is he getting rested this weekend? Exactly, bro. Kill me, MK Dons can't win a game. Exactly, man. Luca, mate, you just said why are the fan base having the Champions League, but you wouldn't have started Saka. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Martin, he didn't come from the academy, Luca, man. Big up onto the ball. How you doing, one, man? Good to see you, Scott, as always, bro. We're point by Man City, exactly. Yeah, what's he done to his finger as well, guys? He's done something to his finger as well. Luca, are we playing Conference League or Champions League? Exactly. Exactly.
Channel. And I'm
Right,
not
I'm
going
gonna do
to
another 5
mention
minutes.
anyone's names because I know exactly what channel I was watching, right? And he's got 50 times more subscribers than me. And I'm not going to actually mention the channel because I know Mel knows the channel because I mentioned it on the match reaction when we played Bournemouth, right?
Wait, what channel is he
Because
on
I mentioned
about?
it on
Wait, what's he chatting about?
mentioned the channel because I know
Let me
Mel
rerun.
knows the channel because more subscribers than me, and I'm not going to actually mention, right? And he's got anyone's name, right? And this is another thing. I was watching a channel, and I'm not going to mention anyone's name because I know exactly what channel I was watching, right? And he's got 50 times more subscribers than me, and I'm not going to actually mention the channel because I know Mel knows the channel because I mentioned it on the match reaction when we played Bournemouth, right? I disagree with this person, and I'm not going to mention any names because I don't like doing that because I'm not that type of person. I focus on myself on this channel, yeah? and help you guys. Right? But I disagree. We're saying about if Man City lose to Arsenal, they're saying it's embarrassing. How is it embarrassing? How is it embarrassing? Because Man City and now got John Stones and Bernardo Silva fit for the game against Arsenal. John Stones is a world-class defender. Was one of the best centre-backs last season in the Premier League. One of the probably the informed best centre-back last season with Saliba and Gabriel. Before Saliba got injured
He didn't play
last
League,
season,
they midfield.
right? Shinny, I'll get you on after the play ratings. Saliba, right? Before he got injured last season, Saliba, Stones, and Gabriel were the best three centre-backs in the league last season. And John Stones, for me, him and Bernardo Silva were going to come back. And Bernardo Silva loves playing against Arsenal. He loves playing against Arsenal. Because for me, now they're back. Yes, we might have got Partey back. Yes, we may have Martinelli back for the weekend. We can't afford to lose this game.
Why is he
now.
rapping?
Now we're pantsing ourselves down, sitting in third place in the Champions League. We're sitting in third place in. I dare not get Champions League table up. I dare not have a look at it because we're now sitting in third place because PSV got a late equaliser. If we do not qualify, I don't know why I smacked the camera, but if we do not qualify, right, out of this group, I do think we will get out of the group. I do think we will win this group somehow, right? It will come down to the final game because typical Arsenal will turn up and do something. But if we do not, right, get out of this group, my mindset is gone from backing Mikel Arteta into the end of the season, me saying at the beginning of the stream, me shouting and moaning for no reason, saying, Arteta, I give you to the end of the season, and you have to go and win a trophy. But my mindset changes on the psychological effect. If Mikel Arteta does not get out of this group, sack him by Christmas. And I do not want to hear from us Arsenal fans or any of this fan base saying, oh, we might go on to win the league. Oh, Man City might have an injury crisis.
Guys. If Arteta doesn't get out of the group,
Champions League next season.
If Arteta doesn't get out of the group stage, yeah, let me know in the chat. Would you sack him? Let me know in the chat down below, guys. Let me know. Would you sack Mikel Arteta if he does not get us out of this Champions League group stage?
5th place becomes a Champions League spot. Yeah, because with a new bloody Super League next season in the bloody Champions League, where we're going to have loads of different teams and more Champions League teams next season. From 9th to 24th is a playoff place. I'm sorry, but if this manager does not get you out of this group, right, he has to be sacked by Christmas. And I do not want to hear no excuses, whether you're not an Arsenal fan, whether you're a neutral fan, an EFL fan, Premier League fan, European fan, right? I'd love to see, I would love to get an RC Lens fan on this channel. I don't know any RC Lens fan, right? But if anyone does,
you need a translator. They all speak French.
Go on and share this stream, whatever you want. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. The only thing I'm annoyed with Arteta is that Bukayo Saka in a game. I don't care whether it's your first Champions League, right? You're going to play other Champions League games down the line anyway. You're going to start against Seville. You're going to start against PSV away, and you're going to play games like that. We've got exactly, Jordan, right? We've got you guys in December, 2 days before Christmas, right? But I'm not worried about that. Christmas
All right,
is 2 months.
guys, look, big up to Luca, by the way. It's all banter, mate, by the way, so don't take anything seriously. It's all banter, bro. It's all banter. Yeah, that is that, guys. Let me go through final comments, and then I'm getting out of here. I got football training literally about half an hour. I'm checking how nice the weather is. But yeah, I got football training about like, I've got to get ready for it in about half an hour. I might be about later today. I have to wait and see. But yeah, so more or less be a massive preview. You've got Man City, Arsenal, Man City opposition. Well, just a big preview. We're trying to get a few City fans on for that tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, big up to Luca. Nice to tune in today as well. Let me go through final comments, and then I'm getting myself out of it. So Fabio Vieira was spotted with a protection foot at the start of the season, and he's now discolorated his finger. That is quality. We're not third. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. Oh, we're second. There we go. I don't even know that myself, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. Standstill second if we even if we win. Even if we win the Champions League. Yes, but if we win the league, then no, because no, 100% agree with that. By his logic, if we get knocked out of the Champions League but wins the Premier, we'll still be on, etc. That's that is his logic. That is Luca's now. Honestly, Luca, we're only bantering, man. All jokes aside, go and give us up to Luca. Absolute real one, absolute legend. I think he's on like, how many is he on? He's on 4.7k now. So make sure you go and give him a sub. He's very close to 5k subscribers. Give me a sub as well, guys. We are on. Last time I checked was 5.34k. So let's get to 5.4k by the end of the by the end of the Man City game. Let's go and get to 5.4k, which means we're only like 600 subs away or something from 5k. Go and check out my other video I did yesterday as well. I didn't do no live streams. It was just pre-recorded video yesterday. Prem predictions, game week 8. Interesting games in there, guys. You'll see what I've done for Arsenal, Man City as well. And by the way, with my career mode as well, I don't know what's going on with that. I've done 2 episodes. It's just me editing them. Like, it takes so long to edit all of them. So the third one may be live streamed. I'm probably gonna live stream the third episode probably like in a few days or something. So I think I'll do live streams career mode from now on. It'll be so much easier for me to do that, and we get to play you get to see me play a lot more games as well. And you can have your saying in the comments who we should sign. It'd be a lot more easier if I were just to do it live streamed. So I think I'm gonna do that from now on, guys. So yeah, thanks for who tuned in today as always. Final comments. Rory says, I can't believe Tom the other day. Why did he name you Lee Gunner? What? Why did he name you Lee Gunner? What'd you do, man? What's Tom chatting about? Why does he name you Lee Gunner? Oh man. There we go, guys. So yeah, tomorrow 7 p.m. Arsenal Man City preview. Got quite a lot of people coming on that as well. Hopefully gonna find 2 City fans. You can find them, of course. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. See you guys tomorrow. So take care, everyone. And we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Oh, because you're bickering about Ramsdale. I'm going to have a look at that from right now. So, yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your evenings. I don't know if we're back later today. But yeah, if I am, I'll see you later. If I'm not, see you guys tomorrow for the preview. So, big up, guys. We're out of here. Come on, the Gunners. Ciao, ciao, ciao.